Well, tonight it looks like all those months of debate about transportation projects were in fact a road to nowhere. 6 months ago, state leaders from the governor on down said fixing South Carolina's roads was the top priority at the State House.
Paying to fix a problem that costs everyone in the state big money every year has been the problem, though. Now all the talk about possible tax hikes, and every other possible solution has stalled out.
Our Tara Pettit has been following this story for months now. She is live at the State House tonight with more on why lawmakers veered off course.
Brian, Janet, although any chance of real legislation getting passed in the next few days doesn't seem likely, lawmakers are saying there is a good chance they will agree on funneling $150 million into temporary fix-it money for county roads. Now, the state's budget for the year came out last week, and South Carolina came out on top, $400 million. But even if legislators decide to put that money towards repair, some lawmakers are saying that's just putting a Band-Aid on the problem.
You know, this is my 8th year in the Senate, and I think this issue is more evenly divided than anything that I've ever seen.
The roads debate has gone on for months and was called a priority, but the chances of any real plan passing this year is slim to none.
Or not that, Senator, we'd be debating a roads bill right now.
Senator Lee Bright filibustered for days on the abortion debate, and Senator Tom Davis has been filibustering for weeks against a gas tax hike for roads, leaving little time for discussion on how to find recurring revenue to fix the state's $23 billion infrastructure.
I think the roads bill was killed the night the governor gave her State of the State and made giving an income tax cut to the wealthy her priority instead of a clean roads bill.
Governor Haley promised to veto any proposal that did not have a meaningful income tax cut and DOT reform. Senator Vincent Shaheen says it's been hard to have a conversation about roads with the threat of a veto hanging over the General Assembly.
You know, when the highest official in the land doesn't make the biggest problem in the land a priority, it makes it really hard to do something.
She didn't introduce a roads plan. She introduced an income tax cut plan.
But several GOP lawmakers say the governor is onto something.
I think it's an essential component to anything getting out on this issue.
Senator Shane Massey says the roads bill needs to carry long-term recurring funding for the DOT, as well as income tax cuts and governance changes at the agency.
Anyone who doesn't accept that those three things are going to be part of it just doesn't accept reality.
Even with this legislative session extended by 3 days, lawmakers say a compromise likely won't be seen until next year.
We are miles apart, and here we are, you know, right before midnight, and the clock's getting ready to ring, and unfortunately, I just don't see it happening this year, and I'm very disappointed by that.
And Watch Fox did receive a statement from the governor's office tonight, particularly in response to Vincent Shaheen's comments. She said, and quote, "It's sad that Vince can't let go of his 2 election defeats. He'd be better off if he finally realized that South Carolina's economy is helped by lower taxes rather than higher ones." Vincent Shaheen did run for governor twice. He was beat by Nikki Haley both times. He did say today, however, that the roads issue isn't a political party debate. Rather, it's an ideological issue. Live at the State House, Tara Pettit, Watch Fox News.